Hello race fans and welcome to the very first ever inaugural NASCAR Nike Cup Series race. We are here at Daytona for the Daytona Duels. I'm your host, Jerry number 1, and here with me joining is Microsoft Sam. Say hi.
Hello everyone, watching from this channel. It feels so great to be here today. We got a total of 49 drivers split into 2 duels. It's gonna be a lot of fun, isn't it, Jerry number 1?
Indeed it is. For the first duel, we have 25 drivers getting ready to battle it out for position. Well, let's take a look at the top drivers to be on the lookout for in this first duel. First driver to be on the lookout for is Lewis Morales in the 35 car for 2311 Racing. He's starting on pole in the Daytona 500, but in order to retain his starting position, he must avoid a single wreck, because if he doesn't, then he's not going to be first.
How about a brand new driver in the Nascar Nike Cup Series? Abby Rivera, driving in the 16 car, and she's starting in second. This is her very first run in this series, so we will see how she does in this duel.
You're right, Sam. We do have another new driver in this duel, right?
Tell me.
Well, I'll tell you. This is Gavin Martinez in the 11 car, in that Xbox Chevy Camaro, driving for Chip Ganassi Racing. This is also his very first run in NASCAR Nike Cup Series.
And why do we have to show Elon Jeffrey in the 26 car?
Well, because he used to drive the 16 car, but because Abby took it, he's now driving the 26 car. So, but he's still in the same team, so nothing really changes for him. Alrighty, so we are getting ready for the starting lineup, but we just had to wait for a pace car, which is Microsoft Sam actually driving that pace car. It should be the 41 Haas car that should be coming, that's driven by, originally driven by Kurt Busch. But I think Microsoft Sam was supposed to be driving this car, so I guess while we wait for him, I guess we just do start the starting lineup, shall we? Alright, let's get it.
Guys, you must follow me. I'm the 41 pace car.
Oh my god, you must be prepared already, right?
Yep, I came prepared.
That's funny. Anyways, here's the starting lineup for the first duel. Alrighty, in row number 1, we have Duels in the 35 car on the pole, with Abby Rivera in her first run in the 16, and Taz Rivera rejoining Richard Childress Racing in the 31 car. Row 2, we have Mariska now driving the 21 car, Madison Rounds in the 70, and her brother Jeremiah Rounds in the 34. Row 3, we have Allison Camille in the 48, Amanda Fang in the 50, and Kate Rivera in the 32. Row 4, we have Gavin Martinez in his first run, Leah Chichin in the 83, and Stacey Mendoza now driving the 55. Row 5, we have Ava Lockhart in the 88, Lena Garcia in the 12, and Eli Jeffrey now driving the 26. Row 6, we have Ariana in the 38 car, Jovan Wenz on the 9, and his teammate, Vanessa Manuel in the 24. Row 7, we have Joseph Arana in the 14, his Stuart Haas teammate Mo in the 41, and Angelica Rouse in the 1. Row 8, we have Adrian Harns in the 45, Ethan in the 84, and Ronnie Ramos in the 54. And finally, rounding out the field of 25 in the first duel is Valerie Ariza in the 4 car. Alrighty, the very first 25 cars are ready to battle now, here for the Daytona Duels. And like I said before, the 35 car has to survive a single wreck, because if he does not survive a single wreck, then he is not going to be starting on pole, and whoever finishes when he's out, then they will start on the pole. Behind them, they will start second and third. So your top 3 will be locked and will be decided right now. Pace car is in, and here we go. The green flag is in the air for the first duel in Daytona. Clean lap so far, as the 35 will lead the first lap of the duel. Contact as Amanda and Kaylin go on the inside. And Amanda just made a nice move, and I believe Jerry made the move. Look at Abby Rivera getting a little sideways. A push from Madison and saves it. And she'll take the lead for the first time in her career. Abby Rivera takes the lead as we're gonna go to lap number 3. 5 laps to go in the first duel. As Abby continues to lead, no one else seems to really pass her. Yeah, they're still 3 wide for second. Now 4 laps to go. The 16 car continues to lead. Whoa, there was an open spot for Nascar to go through right behind Madison, but doesn't seem to do it. Gavin Martinez and Kay Rivera make contact and moves to the inside, scooches Caitlin out of the way. And she has fallen a lot of spots as we got 3 laps to go. Now coming back with 2 laps to go for this first duel. Abby continues to lead, followed by Nice Morales, with Madison and Tesson side by side for second. 1 more lap to go in the first duel. And I don't think anyone's going to be able to pass that 16 car. Abby coming up for turn number 4. She's going to win the first duel in Daytona. Oh, jeez. And a hard hit in the inside wall. Vanessa Ramos. And slamming with Angelica Morales as well. Oh my god, what a hard hit. And I think NASCAR is going to have to look over this again to make sure if the 24 and the 1 cars avoid from being in the back of the field, because I don't know if they crossed the start-finish line before they crashed. So, yeah, NASCAR is going to have to look over that, and then we'll find out by the end of the second duel. So, well, Abby Rivera takes the win. She'll be starting in second, and unless Round survive this duel, he'll be retaining the first place spot. And also the third place spot is locked for Thasson Zuvera's 31 car. So these 3 drivers are going to be starting first, second, and third in the Daytona 500. So let's go to duel number 2. But first, a little word from our sponsor. Have you ever been having trouble hanging things up and a pen you're always using doesn't work? Stop! There's a better way.
Introducing the Scotch tape, the most stickiest of the stickiest tape in the world, and it works perfectly.
This tape comes clean with 100 amazing rolls of the sticky tape. And once you take it out, it's the stickiest tape you've ever seen in your life. No glue needed at all.
The best part is, it's really easy to pull it out. Unless you pull it harder, that is.
The brand new Scotch tape, the stickiest of the stickiest tape in the world, for only $1.99. Tape it.
Stick it.
You did it! And welcome back to the NASCAR Daytona 500 for the Daytona Duels. And here we are for duel number 2. We have 24 drivers getting ready to battle it out to see who will be locked in 4th, 5th, and 6th. And then if the previous drivers that finish the bottom 3 will be randomized from where they start at a Daytona 500. So let's take a look at the top 3 drivers to be on the lookout for. How about the first driver to be on the lookout for is your pole sitter for the second duel, the rookie, the final rookie in this race, Vanessa Rivera in the 29 car, also going to be driving for Nascar Racing. She'll be starting on the pole for this second duel, but she'll be starting 4th in the Daytona 500. But in order to retain a starting position, she must avoid a single wreck. How about a very familiar face, but a different team, Sky Ramos of the 6 car. She is now driving for Legacy Motorsports. After the previous season, before it was banned, she was driving for RFK Racing with Henry Rounds Jr., but then she decided to switch to Legacy Motorsports, and now joins teammates with Giselle and Sam Smalls, now with its retired Heaven Elia. And how about the return of another driver in this race, Edwin Cruz? He is back after a mishap seasons before this season 1 was introduced. He used to drive the 13, now he's back in the 00 for where he used to drive for Starcom Racing. And we will see how those 3 drivers do in this duel. And now let's take a look at the rest of the starting lineup for the second duel. In row 1, we have Priscilla Rivera in her first run in the 29 car, Alan Rouse now in the 79, and Karina Hernandez in the 23 for 2311 Racing. Row 2, we have Jennifer Rouse in the 95, Sam Smalls in the 44, and Julia Rouse now driving the 5 for Hendrick Motorsports. Row 3, we have Giselle Ramos in the 43, CJ in the 71, and Giselle's new teammate, Sky Ramos, in the 6 car. Row 4, we have Henry Rouse Jr. in the 17, Nisha Tassim now driving the 18 from the retired Steve Segayer, and Jacob Morales in the 77. Row 5, we have the return of Edward Cruz in the 00, Nia Rowan in the 3, and her teammate Bella in the 8 car. Row 6, we have Farrah Aklak in the 20, Avian Morales in the 2, and Izzy Perez in the 59. Row 7, we have Santiago now driving the 10 car, Andrea Ducaza now driving the 15, and Jordi Ramos in the 22. And finally, row 8, James in the 78, Jaden Browns in the 53, and Isabella Perez in the 01. And that is your starting lineup for the second duel. This is it. This will determine who will start 4th, 5th, and 6th. Will Priscilla retain her 4th spot, or will anybody else who wins this duel start 4th? And 2nd place driver will start 5th, and 3rd place driver will start 6th in the Daytona 500. We're getting the final adjustments on the track, and the pace car is in. We are ready to go to the green flag. Alrighty, all the drivers are fired up, and coming off of turn number 4 to the restart zone, green flag is in the air to start the second duel. Priscilla Rivera off to an early lead. Adeline Morales, Karina Hernandez, and Jennifer Morales with Sam Smalls and his teammate Giselle Ramos for the Legacy Motorsports. Priscilla Rivera will lead the first lap. That's wrong lap number 2. Oh, contact, Adeline and Karina. Adeline just scoots Karina out of the way, but Karina able to manage to get back inside of her. And we're coming back to the end of lap number 2. Oh, Priscilla gets turned around, and Adeline collides with her. Karina finds her way through, and the first caution in any of the duels is out here at Daytona. Oh man, Priscilla and Adeline trying to make their way to start 4th and 5th, right behind the duel number 1 winner and the 2nd place driver. They're not. They're gonna be the first 2 out of this race. And we're going to take a look at what happened. Oh, she thought she was cleared in front of Adeline, but then Adeline collided with her. Jennifer Rouse may have got a little bit of damage. Look at Karina Hernandez going through the inside, avoiding the spinning Adeline, and these two collided in the inside wall. Well, as a result, Priscilla Rivera and Adeline Rouse are done for the day, and they'll be sent to the tail end of the field for the Daytona 500. Karina Hernandez, Jennifer Rouse, Sam Smalls, his teammate Giselle Ramos, and Julia Morales, the 5 car, will be leading back to the green flag with 5 laps to go. And here we go. Green flag is back in the air. Karina Hernandez now in this lead with Jennifer Rouse in the 95 and the 2 Legacy Motorsports teammates of Sam Smalls and Giselle Ramos. But Julia Rouse in the 5 car is on the inside with the push from Sky Ramos in the 6 car. 4 laps to go in this duel. Karina Hernandez continues to lead. She's looking to start in 4th place at home. Oh, Jesus! Big crash! Right at turn 3, and it's Isabella Perez in the 01. Caution is immediately out. Holy shoe! That 01 just went crashing violently. I think we're going to have a red flag, and this race is going to be stopped until the catch fence is clear and it's cleaned off. Let's take a look at what happened there. So it's coming into turn 3. Oh, she just got lifted up in the air. Jesus Christ! Flying into the catch fence, destroying the front of that car. Luckily, the 22, the 53, and the 78 escaped that. But the 01 of Isabella Perez will be out of this race, and will be the next one to be forced to go to the back of the field, and we will see where she will be placed at. And we're gonna go back to the green flag with 2 laps to go for an overtime. Green Hernandez, Sam Smalls, and Juliet Morales leading them to the green flag, and it's back in the air. Green Hernandez continuing to lead for 2311 Racing, as Sam Smalls, Juliet Morales, or Jennifer Morales will be able to pass Karina. Can either of them do it with one more lap? We will find out. Oh, Karina contact with Sam Smalls. Here comes Juliet through the inside. What a move! And Juliet Morales will take the lead ahead of Karina Hernandez. Coming through 3 and 4. Juliet Morales wins duel number 2. And she'll be starting in 4th place. What a finish to end off the Daytona duels, as Juliet Morales at the last second passes Karina Hernandez to take the win and will be starting 4th in the Daytona 500. Speaking of that, let's take a look at the Stage 2 highlights and results, as Juliet Morales will officially start in 4th place, and with the 2nd place Karina Hernandez, she'll be starting in 5th in the Daytona 500, and the 3rd place car Sam Smalls will be starting in the 6th spot.
Hey Jerry, I've got an announcement to make.
Oh, you have an announcement?
Yep.
Well, let's hear it.
Alright, the announcement is, even though 3 drivers got the chance to start 4th, 5th, and 6th place, one other driver will get the opportunity to start 7th in the Daytona 500. And that driver is what I like to call the lucky dog. And the lucky dog goes to the 95 car, Jennifer Morales.
Well, a big congratulations to Jennifer Morales. She is the lucky dog, and she'll be starting at 7th, right behind the top 6 drivers that were already locked in for the Daytona 500. But I do got one more announcement to make, and it's the result of what happened and what's going to be, where they're going to be, and what places for the 24 of Vanessa Ramos and the 1 car of Angelica Morales. After further review with Nascar, they have decided that even though the Vanessa Ramos and Angelica Morales crashed at the start-finish line after the closing lap, they unfortunately will have to start in the 40th and 41st positions, because even though you pass the start finish line, you're still not allowed to crash, otherwise you'll be sent to the back of the field. And that is what I'm about to get to right now. So unfortunately for Vanessa Ramos and Angelica Morales, they will be starting in 40th and 41st. The other 3 drivers that crashed were the drivers that crashed in duel number 2 during the laps in duel number 2. Isabella Perez crashed on lap 6 into the catchment. She'll be starting at the tail end of the field due to huge damage. The 29 car of Priscilla Rivera and the 79 car of Adeline Morales crashed on lap 3, resulting in Adeline Morales to start in 48th and Priscilla Rivera to start in the 47th position. So, very unlucky for those 2, but hopefully these 3 can kick their butts and hopefully they can get back up to the front of the field. Well, that's going to be it for the Daytona duels, as these 6 drivers that finish the first 3 in the first duel and the second 3 in the second duel will be very lucky to go to the top 6, and Jennifer Morales being the lucky dog to start in the 7th spot. Everyone else will be started randomly except for the drivers they crashed. They're automatically assigned to their spots where they're supposed to be. So, yeah, so thank you so much for watching this first race. So, if you like this race, make sure to give it a like on this, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified with all of the future races that are coming soon. And we'll see you next time for the Daytona 500. Good night, everybody.